why our Chinese young people spend so much money on the cultural merch. So ridiculous. Fortune teller. The hall of pray for a good harvest. It's from Maya culture. Very creative. Already sold out. You know what's this for? See? Hello everyone, I'm Miao. Welcome to my video. If you traveled in China, you found something strange. The Chinese souvenirs and the collectibles has reached a completely next level. I'm talking about the fridge magnet, museum merch, cultural collectibles that people used to think is cheap, boring, and only for tourists. Now they are beautifully designed, insane detailed, and the people are going crazy about those things. Not only for tourists anymore. Chinese people are lining up for hours, paying resellers, and fighting to get the limited editions. You've probably heard of Labubu, right? But it's only one symbol of something much bigger happening in China now. Even places that sounds unbelievably old and serious, like Asian museums, thousand-year landmarks, and traditional cultural sites, they are becoming cool again through the merch and design. China is taking thousands of years of history and turning it into some collectibles that young people actually want to buy. You know, for a long time, China is great at manufacturing, but not necessarily the original aesthetics and creative design. I used to joke about the China light show feels like the karaoke screen. But now the new wave of the Chinese cultural merch has totally changed my mind. Somehow I keep spending money on it. Today, we are visiting Beijing's largest pop-up creative market. Inside, you can find the viral collectibles from all over China and the wildest examples of modern Chinese aesthetic I've ever seen. But the only one bad thing, this market only lasts 1 week. So today, let's explore why our Chinese young people spend so much money on the cultural merch, how far the Chinese aesthetic evolved. And together, let's go find out what's the most creative products in this market. What's the creation so ridiculous, so unexpected, and so next level to blow our minds. So let's go explore it together. Here. It's a very large market, see? And of course, you can find Pop Mart, Labubu everywhere. Meeting my friend. Hi. Okay, let's go explore to find the most unexpected collectibles in this market. Wow. Of course, they are not for sale, you know. Oh, look at all these magnets. The Empress's crown. China Chic, coral and creative products. Panda. Panda. Oh, look at this. The Great Wall. So detailed. Oh, kite. Different kinds of kite.
这就是个花儿啊。这是可能可以，对，一个花应该能晾完，能晾。
Pokemon.
真的是只是戴在自己。还有那小朋友，小朋友这当然是可以那个的。对。
One more. Yeah. Do you know this movie? Zoopedia. Victory. It's just the beginning. We just enter one store. I think we will find more interesting collectibles. Yeah. Later. Look at what I found. A car. Why? You know, they are actually selling the car.
纯手工艺的，那是
And
真的
more
是没有的
products.
你看没有一个一样的，他送礼就
National Art Gallery. Looks beautiful, right? Oh, painting the horse. This is a very famous artist in China and famous for painting horse. Everybody know them. Wow. Okay, this is what I like. Very colorful. This is Picasso magnet. Oh, this one is pin. Oh, it's pin. I thought it's for the hair. It's a hairpin. No, it's just a pin.
回形针，区别针套装。
Oh. If this is a hairpin, I won't buy it. How to say it? The famous football star, Messi. You know the.
你好，随便看一下。
See? Very funny. Look at the face. Look at the earrings. Enzo. Oh, I know him. My friend said his earrings so beautiful. Oh. Oh, they are all from Universal Studio. The bomb, the gun. And you know, where is this place? Have you been there in China, in Beijing? Tiananmen Square. Okay, let's go. Oh, look at the toy, the cute toy. Oh, wow, cuckoo. My friend told me. Wow. Do you know this game on PlayStation? Black Myth. That's Naja. The tiger. The boss. More NPC here. I found something you must know. A very famous Peking duck brand. And this is the Peking duck. Peking duck high in the oven. Wow, I can smell the skewers aroma from long distance. Ah, see, lamb skewer. Smells so good. Ah. Mm. Very delicious. It's also a very famous brand for the hot pot. Okay, let's keep hanging around. They have more stalls. See? The body is from the magnolia, and the leg and the arm are from cicada. Amazing, right?
换着淡淡香，摸了会更香。
Wow, the lion. This is a very traditional technique in China, made of flour. Dough figure. Made of dough. This is the robot carnival. This is the robot carnival. I don't know what's robot inside, but you know, this concept is very popular in China. Yeah, you can see the robots in every market. Oh,
大头往前走。
it even have a leash. Unbelievable.
大头往前走。
So ridiculous.
哇， 啦，这大头大。
What's this?
你的朋友慢，
It's fortune teller.
需要等一会儿。
You see the sign? That's 八卦. 太极. Fortune teller. You can ask about your questions, and he will answer
卖多
you.
少钱？799
都可以吧 Fortune telling. Yeah. Say something to the robot.
我们都是五月天。
哦，我们都是五月天，那你是舞迷嘛？我对他们的歌也挺有好感的。
Oh, poor buddy. What happened to you? Why you lay down? More and more stores, very big. Oh. They are in the queue, waiting for experience the VR glass. You know, I experienced the Apple VR glass. Wow, so good. It makes me want to buy it, but I don't have so many movies for the VR, and it's expensive. So waiting for the VR glass is developing. Wow.
有一个
You know this attraction. I filmed this attraction in Beijing, Jingshan Park. You know the panoramic view of Forbidden City? That's their souvenirs. Ah. See here, the magnet. This is Jingshan Park. You know, on this pavilion, you can see the panoramic view of the Forbidden City. Oh, different parks in Beijing. The zoo. Beijing also has panda, you know that? So that's the panda. Oh, this is Beihai Park. Yeah, famous for this duck, green-head duck. And you know what's this? The skewer. Duck. Oh, Summer Palace. This is the Summer Palace. Oh, finally. The very famous attraction. The Temple of Heaven squirrel. Look at this magnet. Wow. Oh, see? This one, oh, it has date. And the hall of prayer for a good harvest. Ah, so beautiful, the Temple of Heaven. You know, yesterday, Trump came to Beijing, went to the Temple of Heaven. So I think this place has become more popular. Botanical garden. Wow, look at this. I want to buy all of this. Oh, see? Wow. You know what's this for? See, here. This only exists in my childhood. You know, it's for the clean the dust. But we don't use it anymore. Shiny. The fur is very shiny. The fan was so pretty. What's this? 这是什么呀？
这好像是一个
Auk.
鸭子吧？
Shuttlecock. Peacock's fan. Oh, see, very designed. Oh, this area, that's the souvenirs and collectibles from different provinces in China. This is from Tianjin. Oh, Maritime Museum. I've been there. I bought it in Tianjin. The pancake.
它这边有一个小包架。
National Library.
这首都博物馆。
Oh, Capital Museum. Let's go to the Capital Museum first.
哦，老舍。
Lao Xue, a very famous writer.
看这个。
Oh, that's the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Oh, butterfly. Okay, next I want to show you. It's very outstanding among the Chinese traditional collectible. See, a ghost. I don't know why.
这不是墨西哥的那个吗？
Sure, it's from Mexico, but it's Capital Museum.
是这样吧？
It's from Maya culture. 哎，你别说，还挺好看。Looks great.
我觉得它的毛应该再那样滋一滋。哎，这是在。
It's an ancient book in China from Ming Dynasty.
蛤蟆吞蜜。
好看吧？蜂蜜，
蛤蟆。
这个是
是一个肉夹馍
哎，对对
之类的东西吗？
对，这类似一个。
哦
右胁时先，左时胜，今后你必定战无不胜。
哦。
李白也
Wait. The dinosaurs. Oh, this is a natural history museum.
啊，那就流麻。
Oh. Wow. So unbelievable. So many different kind and amazing magnet. I can't believe it, you know. So now you know what I mean? The creative design. That's very creative. Wow. So delicate. Wow, look at this. Dunhuang. This is a very famous place in China. Oh. Yeah, she's been there. Has so many history. Okay, I guess there are more amazing things waiting for us. So let's go. This is area is Shanghai collectibles. You know, Shanghai has no history. So not a lot of things. But they are very famous about the Chinese cartoon. See, Naja and the Monkey King. And this movie, very popular, this movie. Okay, next, the most famous one, National Museum. And you know what? Sold out, already sold out. This souvenir, this magnet.
就是这个。
That's the magnet, already sold out. Wow. This is the most popular one, the Phoenix Crown. Now this one? This is the magnet. But when you put it on, you can, yeah, it's like a hairpin. But it's so heavy. I don't know who will actually put it on the hair. You know why these things are so popular? Because it is the true artifact in the National Museum. It's from, Tang Dynasty. Yeah. So that's the replica of the true artifact, the original artifact. So that's why they're so popular. Okay, next one, also the very famous one, Palace Museum. Of course, always number one. When you visit the Palace Museum equals the Forbidden City. Yeah, two names, same place, the Forbidden City. Yeah, will you bring some souvenirs back to home? I think so. I think it's a yes, right? You know what? They even have the lipstick. See? And this one, you know what's this? Many people bought this one. It's a mirror. See, it's a mirror. So many things. It's a very large market. Wow! Look at the selling. The big kite and lantern, so beautiful. This area, all different kind of technique in China, traditional techniques, traditional skills. Like this one, the stone carving. And this is the stamp. See? Pottery. Look at what I found. I want to ask how much it is. You know what? First, it's wood carving, but 可以哦，谢谢。Mario, my favorite. Wow, it's made of wood. See?
这上面可以打开，帽子可以拿掉，
哦，
头部也可以拿掉，头部是一状的，
哦
拿掉太难听了。
I can buy it.
这是我小程序，它的折页到处可以看。
好嘞，好嘞，好，谢谢您。嗯。I bought the Mario and another figure in the game. I forgot its English name. It's silk something. I thought I will buy a magnet, but I didn't expect I will buy a wood carving. But the Mario is very funny. Okay, oh, more stores here. 肉可以撸下来的。This is lamb skewer. See, we just eat it. Because this is from Xinjiang province. Xinjiang province is famous for mutton. So the lamb skewer and the naan, it's a bun. It's a bun. But I haven't been to their Xinjiang. I want to buy it after I go to Xinjiang province. Xinjiang is a Muslim area. Yeah, so maybe you heard of this area in China. It's a Muslim area. It's one of the ethnic minorities in China. Wow. I was so into buying the stuff. I bought the squirrel and forgot to film. Let's see, yeah, what will I buy next? I hope no. Oh, look at this. Pretty ladies with 旗袍. Wow, they are so pretty. Let's see, Temple of Heaven. It's made of paper. So obviously we are now in the handmade skills area. Wow. The rabbit dog. See? Wow, so interesting, this market. You know, I've been to many markets in Beijing. Beijing has many markets, but this one is the best one. Oh, see, Monkey King.
我是哮天。
The game is very popular in China. Yeah. You know, some people might say the cultural merge is just another way to make tourists spending money. Yeah, that's partly true. But when I travel to other places, I still want to buy the local collectibles and the souvenirs because I'm not buying the product itself. I'm buying a memory. When I see these souvenirs I brought home, and I will remember the place, the people I met, and the experience I have there. So for me, the important question isn't whether these places are making money from the cultural merge. It's whether they put the real creativity and care into it. So I think now China is getting surprisingly good at it, by turning history into something real stylish, interesting, and creative collectibles. These places are making younger people are interested in culture again. The Asian history feels alive. It's quite an amazing thing. So, what do you think about this Chinese cultural merge? Which one impressed you the most? And which one would you like to take home? Tell me in the comment. Thank you for watching. If you like my videos, don't forget to subscribe my channel. Let's see you in my next video. Bye bye.